free-to-play app Fire Emblem Heroes has been released and has already made a big splash in the mobile market. But is it for everyone? Does it appeal to a newcomer to the Fire Emblem series like myself without leaving the die-hard Fire Emblem fans in the dust? Simply put, this review will focus on 4 components: story, gameplay, graphics, and music. The Fire Emblem story is unique and explains why all the Fire Emblem characters have come together to battle each other for their own cause. You are the main character. You are known as a summoner who can summon other heroes to aid you in your conquest for victory. You are accompanied by 2 newcomers to the Fire Emblem series, Alphonse and Sharia, who are brother and sister in a kingdom known as the Assyrian Kingdom. The Assyrian Kingdom are the only ones standing in the way of the Emblean Empire, who wishes to rule over all worlds. The main villain in this game is the Emblean Princess Veronica, who has the power to manipulate other Fire Emblem heroes to battle against your own. The fate of all Fire Emblem worlds are in your hands. Will you save them? The gameplay of Fire Emblem Heroes is simple to learn. The beginning tutorial gives you a step-by-step base and even introduces the Fire Emblem staple, the weapon triangle, which shows you who has the advantage over whom. The battle map is quite smaller compared to mainline Fire Emblem series. However, what it sacrifices in size, it makes up for it in various battle maps to battle on. Each side is allowed to up to 4 characters to have in your team. You can even make up several different teams if you so choose. The Fire Emblem Heroes is a true JRPG, just like the mainstream games. The battle map is a grid-like system and your character can only travel so many spaces. It details your path with blue squares, and the red squares are areas that you can attack if an enemy is in one of those squares. After every victory your particular warrior achieves, the warrior will gain experience points and level up with each gain, which will boost several stats, including health and attack. There is a major difference, however, between this Fire Emblem game and other Fire Emblem games. There is no permadeath, so no worrying of losing your favorite characters if they happen to die in battle. This is good because there is only one way to get new characters in this game, and that's by collecting summoning orbs. You have 2 ways of collecting orbs, one being paying for a certain amount, or taking the solo route and completing certain objectives which usually only give you 1 orb at a time. The Fire Emblem Heroes offers up a huge character selection from Fire Emblem's massive character pool. Fan favorites such as Marth, Roy, and Chrom are in it, but some not so well known ones like George and Cordella are also included. You must have at least 5 orbs to enter the summoning pool. This is a random selection of 5 orbs that you may pick that were from the representative of the weapon triangle. And then once selected, a random character will come to you for your aid. If you have more than 5 orbs and wish to continue to pick from the remaining pool, the next selection will cost less and will continue to decrease if you decide to keep selecting from this pool. If you start a new pool, the required orbs will be back at 5. Graphically, this game is gorgeous to look at. The opening cutscene shows this off quite well. And I have an iPhone 5C, and there is no slowdown or frame rate drop that I noticed. Also in this scene, it showcases the new art style that Fire Emblem Heroes has decided to take, and it pays off quite well. The style is very pleasing to the eye, and expects Fire Emblem may take this style for future games. The gameplay graphics are also very appealing. The battle maps vary and seem to be almost hand-drawn into the screen. The character sprites are similar to other mobile games, and RPG sprites. You can definitely tell who is who even in the thick of battle. Speaking of battle, each character has a character design that represents a different stance, such as happy, concerned, and injured. With the amount of characters in this game, it's amazing to know that each character has at least 3 different hand-drawn character designs. In the end, the game is a sight to behold. The music in this game is amazing. Even as I wrote this script, I listened to different scores of this game. The music really does instill a sense of adventure and grandeur. In certain scores, it also instills a sense of chaos in battles that may come down to the final battle. The music was a great surprise that I was not expecting in a mobile game, where most mobile games are not known for their soundtrack. I had to make it a point to point this out. The greatest Nintendo's musical composers and their works of art are legendary, and they are showcased once again in this game. Fire Emblem Heroes is Nintendo's 3rd attempt in the mobile market, and it doesn't disappoint in any way. The gameplay is addictive, and I found myself spending every free moment I can to play this game. This game will bring in new fans to the Fire Emblem series, and also stay true to its roots. The longevity of this game will only occur if this game is continued to add support and bring in new characters, maps, and possible storylines that will bring out the players back to spend their money on orbs. The Fire Emblem franchise has exploded in the video game industry, and it's not slowing down with 3 future games already announced for Nintendo Switch and 3DS. The Fire Emblem Heroes gets an 8 out of 10, and I recommend you pick this up as soon as you're done watching this video. As always, guys, if you like this video and this review and want to see more, please follow Temple of Games on Twitter and subscribe to us for more Fire Emblem Heroes, Nintendo, and everything else gaming. Until next time, guys. Bye.
Shine across the generations now and for the time.